Hi, hello, and welcome. I'm definitely not Vlad, and you're watching me pug my way to 2.8k rating on a Retribution Paladin in Dragonflight Season 2. In this episode, we're going to try and pug our way through a mythic Dawn of the Infinite. There's two reasons I'm doing it. One of it is for the quests, and the other one that is far more important, I really want the transmog from Tyr's weapon. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, let me actually show you. Dawn of the Infinite loot. And there it is, the Infinite Hand. Look at that bad boy. Oh, baby, that looks so fucking good. I think it's one of the coolest looking weapons in the fucking game. In my opinion. I just have a thing for hammers. I can't help it. Give me a big old mace and I'll be happy. Doesn't really fit what we've got going on, but we'll figure something out. If nothing else, it'll be a mismatch because I still won't care. I still think it looks amazing, even if we stay naked. But you might notice it's an intellect weapon. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to set our loot specialization to holy when we're fighting Tyr. This is something I am absolutely horrified of because I'm probably going to forget. But anyway, we're going to try and look for somebody who's doing the dungeon and join them. By the way, if you keep coming back to this channel and checking out the videos and you're not subscribed, please do consider changing that. And if you like the videos, leave a like, drop a comment, let me know what you like about it. I would really appreciate that. I enjoy the feedback. Not much has sold. We only saw, okay, well, that's enough for me. 3.8k gold for, what is that, like a belt or something? I'll take it. I'm just gonna grab these things and repost them, try and make some more gold. I'm gonna keep this very short because somebody pointed out in a comment that they're kind of tired of me pointing this out every video. But basically what I do is I buy 379 greens when they're cheaply priced, like 48 gold instead of 496 gold. Because of the way the posting works, people sometimes accidentally post it. So I buy them when they're cheap, sell them for their full price, and make some gold. I make most of my gold that way. You can check for them quickly by setting the level range to 70 or higher and just looking for greens, and then clicking on weapons, doing search, and sorting by item level. Right now there's nothing in weapons. We're going to check armor. Doesn't look like there's anything in armor either, so we're just going to repost the things that we have. Something actually sold. We sold this for 1.9k gold. We just posted it literally like 20 seconds ago. So yeah, it definitely makes gold. Another way to make gold is to actually queue for these when you can get the call to arms. You're going to get the Draconic Satchel of Cooperation. I haven't been doing any of this on this character. I've done it some on my druid to make gold. It's amazing because these satchels contain 1 to 4 Draconic Augment runes. The Augment runes sell for 1.7k to 1.9k depending on the time of the week. And these prices are for the Europe region because that's where I play. I don't know what it's like on US or wherever else, so keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely a good way to make gold. You just got to make sure you queue when the call to arms is up. Now, all of that aside, we're going to try and find Dawn of the Infinite Mythic. Wish me luck, friends. Okay, turns out I didn't need much luck. I pretty much instantly got invited. That's awesome. Now we just have to wait for a healer. Okay, we found ourselves a healer. Well, we're going to try not to die to the swirlies now. So far, so good, actually. I was expecting people to die here because we just instantly started it the second we got into the into the run. Like the warrior walked in, like ported in through the door and immediately started the encounter, which I can respect actually. Fuck it. We are running a cleave build that we have. We're going to make sure that we interrupt the chrono weavers because they do quite a bit of damage. Going for big boy pulls here. Tank's cooking up quite a bit. Still looking at the chrono weaver. Then we're going to switch to the time slicers. They need to be interrupted as well. Tank's dead. Cool. Well, there goes the deathless run. I'm not actually sure how the deathless run thing works. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. Looks like we have aggro, or the tank has aggro again. We're going to interrupt that. Warrior is dead. Messy start. We seem to be stabilizing. I am uncertain. I'm going to bubble. I don't want to die again. I'm not, because my gear is going to break because I need to repair. I didn't repair before I started the run. That's my bad. We're going to taunt this, and we're going to run away, and holy shit. Okay, that was a bit rough. Need to repair really quick. BRB. Yeah, we're going to go outside. I'm going to repair. I was going to say, I'm enjoying the tank's cooking so far, and then the tank kind of keeled over and died. I don't know if that was a healing issue or a tank overdoing it issue, but I hope it doesn't keep happening. Okay, our healer died. We're going to go in and maybe have to lay on hands on the tank. Yeah, we're going to lay on hands on the tank. Probably a massive waste. I don't know if the tank's overpulling again or what's happening. I'm going to give myself Blessing of Protection. I'm going to try and kill one of these time slicers so we don't have to kill it. Not feeling too optimistic about this run, to be honest with you. This person is kiting. That's good. Now they're switching back to me. We're going to try and interrupt that. Stun the time slicer. Panicking. I think I can handle this. Yes, okay, good. We're going to finish that one off. Yeah, this isn't looking great. I can't say I'm too fucking excited about the rest of this run if we're struggling this much on trash. Definitely rough. I'll put it this way. If we die on this boss, I'm going to just leave. Because if we can't kill the first boss, I don't know if we're going to be able to do the other ones that are a little bit harder than that. You might be hearing the blips a bit louder this time around. The blips are basically my cooldowns. I'm trying to be more aware of when I can use my cooldowns and when I can't. There's the better. Get out of the big circle. Then we're going to get into the circle. We're going to soak. Somebody else is already soaking. I'm going to go over here and soak. Soak is the most important bit. There we go. Somebody else is soaking. Good, good, good. Okay, so the people know the tactics. We just kind of overpulled. That's what it looks like to me. We're going to use the thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. Drop this thing over here. By thingy thing with the stuffy stuff, I meant the beacon to the beyond. Sometimes it feels like I'm just speaking my own language because I'll say everything except for the fucking word I'm supposed to. Okay, okay. It's looking a lot better. People definitely know what to do, at least on this boss. Oh, oh no, oh no. Oh fuck, oh fuck. I thought I had bubble. You probably saw me use the Divine Shield, like try to use it, like light up in the icons down there. Oh man. Let's see if I get battle resed. It doesn't look like I'm about to get battle resed because the boss is almost dead, I guess. The druid definitely has a battle res available, I think. 1.8 million health left. I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to clear that out before anything bad happens. Yeah, there he goes. He kicked the bucket. I released. Yeah, I feel bad about that. But you know how it goes. Shit happens. I thought I had my bubble. I didn't have my bubble because I used it on trash to try and survive. Let's see if we got anything. We're probably only going to get aspect crests. Yeah, I'm okay with aspect crest fragments. That's fine. Now I actually have enough for a whole aspect crest since I had 12 from clearing the 116 in the previous episode. And here we can mount up, so we're going to go do that. Let's see if the tank continues to pull too much. Blinding light. Interrupt some of those enervates. The enervates hurt like shit, so whoever's being enervated needs to use a defensive, or ideally you prevent the enervate from going off. Oh, we're overpulling again. This is not going to end well. We're being sniped by the tank. I don't have lay on hands. I don't have anything. There's swirlies on the ground that I'm trying to avoid. This tank needs to calm the fuck down. They're overpulling like big time. Big circle on me, trying to not kill anyone with it. There's going to be a couple of ads that I bring to life with that. Basically the little neutral mobs, they become aggressive. I'm targeted by enervate. I'm going to try and heal myself through that. Okay, it got stunned. That's good. Or I stunned it. I don't even know. We're going to interrupt this enervate. Ooh, that's rough. The tank's definitely overpulling the trash. Not respecting it at all. Especially, I'm surprised that they're doing that because they just got their asses kicked. Their asses. It sounds like the tank has two asses if I say it like that. But they got their ass kicked in the first pulls of the dungeon and now they're pulling a whole bunch again. I don't know. I'm going to interrupt that. I'm going to look for a blinding light on some. I don't have a blinding light available. I don't have a stun available. Somebody else interrupted it. Looking at the next leech, trying to use that. Do have a stun available for this one. I have blinding light available for this one. The enervate is the big thing. That's like the channeled ability. You can interrupt it while it's being cast. Once it's channeled, you have to CC it. Probably just use some cooldowns here, but the boss is coming up after this most likely, so. Oh no, it's not. There's another pack of trash. It's my bad. I'll use some cooldowns for this. I'm not going to use the beacon because it's a 3-minute cooldown. I want to use it on the boss. Yeah, it's not that people don't know what to do. It's just the fact that the tank's overpulling, but I think we've stabilized a little bit now. I keep saying I think we've stabilized and then the group keeps dying, but hopefully this time I'm right. We're interrupting things. Okay. There we go. That's it for the trash. Very good. Healer could use some mana. He is sitting down and drinking. Oh, it's a Kultiran druid. That's cool. Is there anything for me to taunt? No, there's just these guys. So I'm going to run out of anvil stacks here. That's unfortunate. I do have the macro currently where whenever I use Hammer of Wrath, it uses the anvil. So I'm going to randomly run out of it and have it and then run out of it and then have it again and then run out of it, so on and so forth. Because I can't choose when to use it. It'll get used randomly during combat. Okay, fragments are coming out. We're going to try and stay behind them and just follow them to the right. That's the easiest way to avoid them that I've found so far. You just follow them through to the right. And after that, we have to look out for the chrono faded. We didn't get it. We want it to go off in the light areas. There we go. Another one coming off in the light area. Do have lay on hands. I don't need to use it on the druid. I was looking at the druid's health pool just to make sure if I needed it or not. Okay, we're going to follow these through. Everyone still looks pretty healthy. I'm not using beacon because I keep forgetting. I'll use it on my next wings. When I hear the next blip, I know I can use Chrono Faded. I gotta stay in the light area. We're gonna start casting. Light area is moving. That's fine. I'm gonna shield the Vengeance here for when Chrono Faded goes away. Ooh, we have one in the slow area. What you need to do then is just move through it as quickly as possible so you don't take multiple ticks of damage. Ideally, you wouldn't have it go off in that area, but what can you do? Sometimes you just don't have a choice. It doesn't work out. We have a druid down. I'm going to grab the druid. I'm going to lay on hands the hunter to make sure we survive. Hunter standing in the fucking dark area with the chrono faded. That's not ideal. We're going to have another one go off in that. Trying to heal the druid, keep him alive. I'm going to bubble and walk through that, otherwise I'm not going to survive. Yeah, this is rough. The hunter set it off in the dark area twice, it seems. At least once, though. Had to do quite a bit of off healing there. Druid is down again because he's the lowest item level person in the group. Oof. I don't think we can kill this. Yeah, that chronofaded wiped us out. I'm surprised that we managed to kill it, to be completely honest with you, because, yeah, that was looking pretty rough. Are you kidding me? I get the fucking trinket. This character in trinkets, it's just insane. Absolutely insane. I think this is actually better than the anvil for dungeons, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to equip that right away instead of the Elementium Pocket Anvil. That's ridiculous. I'm stunned, apparently, because I'm riding this dragon. Here we go. We're going to equip it instead of that, and then we have to replace the macro with a regular Hammer of Wrath, because we don't need that anymore, at least not for this. And hopefully I remember that when I go into my next raid. That is ridiculous. Make sure I don't stand in the swirlies, because it's a long-ass stun, and it's a curse effect, I think. Okay, but yeah, what was I saying? I was saying that I didn't think we would kill the second boss because there were like 3 people dead or something, but they finished it off, so it worked out. I'm a bit iffy about the group. Like, the tank's a bit full aggro when it comes to ads, which has been killing us. The healer is a bit undergeared, so they're just a bit squishy for the run. Like, you can definitely do this with the healer's item level. It's just that, I don't know, like for pugs, you kind of want to outgear the content so it's not as rough. That's at least my take on it. I don't know. I still can't believe I keep getting trinkets on this character. This character is just blessed by RNGesus. Oh yes, of course the tank would pull both of these. You can get the full blast of the AoE. I hope the healer has a bunch of cooldowns ready. Oh shit. This tank gives 0 fucks about trash pulls. He's like, fuck it, we'll pull everything. Yeah, I asked the tank to chill with the trash pulls because I don't want to fight for my life every single time I see a red health bar. And of course that instantly prompted him to go and pull another dragon because, you know, his health bar doesn't look so bad, except he keeps dying on trash, so I don't know. My guy's limit testing. I'm gonna have to heal myself because the healer just can't keep up with the pulls that this guy is doing. We did lose a couple of people there, I think. I don't know, this is unnecessarily hard just because the tank is overpulling. But I'll just shut up and fucking deal with it, I guess. Okay, here we go. So here we have to juggle the whole corruption thing. It's not on me, so I don't really give a shit. It's on the hunter. I'm gonna try and clear a path for the hunter to get to the tank. There we go. Hunter put it on the tank. Blight Reclamation going off. We don't need to stand in front of the boss. That's all that matters. Gonna use the trinket here, making sure I clear a path for the person to get to the tank. There we go, the tank took the corrosive thing off of the warrior. Blight Reclamation will remove the debuff. Okay, we're going to P2. This is where we are going to Bloodlust, I think, or not. Now it's on me. I'm going to turn on health bars to make sure I can easily get to the tank once the swirlies are gone. 5 seconds left. We moved it over to the warrior because the warrior kind of bumped into us. He moved it back to us. We're going to shield the vengeance. We're going to put it on the tank. Warrior's dead. I don't have a battle res. I was going to battle res the warrior, but it's still on cooldown from the druid. Okay, Blight Reclamation has removed the debuff. We don't have a battle res. I don't know why the warrior died or what happened, but yeah, just get away from that. We're going to drop this on the tank. He's going to have to put it on someone else before it's able to. Yes, he switched it over to me. I'm going to heal myself because the healer can't keep up with it. The healer stood on top of the fucking tank for some reason. We managed to... Okay, I guess we'll juggle it around. I don't fucking know, man. This group is making me question my life choices. We're apparently just gonna tank this in the slime. The tank started the boss fight in this area, knowing full well that we're gonna have a turret NPC over there that we can't move, but that's okay. Using cooldowns on this one, that's the turret. He's moving over. He's doing the breath. We're gonna get out of the breath. Okay, the warrior has it now. Warrior put it on me. I'm gonna put it... I'm rooted. I'm gonna give myself freedom to get out of the root. Blight Reclamation is not coming anytime soon, it looks like. Okay, we have it on the warrior. The warrior grabbed the debuff. We have to keep juggling it. Do they even do that anymore? Oh, I'm just trying to survive at this point. No, I'm standing in the fire. That's not surviving. I'm gonna use the trinket. This is such a shit show. I have to take it. Okay, Blight Reclamation took it. There is a Blight Reclamation in this phase. I just didn't know at this point. What a shit show. Holy crap. All right, moving on to Iridicron. Jesus Christ. I don't know what killed the warrior. By the way, if the blip sounds are super loud, I'm sorry about that. There's not much I can really do about it other than maybe adjusting the WeakAuras. I moved them over to the master channel because they were super loud. So let me actually switch them back to sound effects because they're loud for me. If they're loud for me, they're definitely loud for you guys. So we're going to switch that around. By the way, if you want any of my WeakAuras, they're all available on my Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description. My DPS is not looking too hot there. Oh, what the hell? How the hell? Didn't know you could do that. We're going to stun the time slicer. How the heck did we do that? Is there like a way to glitch over the walls or something that demon hunters can do with their double jumps? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I wasn't paying attention and there's just just enemies on my screen all of a sudden. Okay, I don't know how we're doing this, but we're definitely doing it. Looking at the time slicer so we can stun it if it starts doing its crazy channel. Gonna interrupt that real quick. Okay, we're probably gonna go pull more shit. Yeah, there's the slice, but we're gonna kill it before it matters, so I'm not gonna use my stun. We're looking at the time slicer. Gonna put focus target on the Chrono Weaver so we can interrupt its channel when it does it. Okay, there's another time slicer. Right, we're gonna stun that one. I'll use blinding light on the other one. I'm looking for the channel spell. It's not being cast yet, or it has been cast and interrupted already. Just kick a stone bolt then, I guess. Not much else to do other than deeps. I guess I can turn off friendly health bars. I was using those. Yeah, I'm definitely out of my element here for sure. Blinding light here because there was a Chrono Weaver and I didn't have my interrupt on off cooldown. There's no time slicer here, so I don't have to worry about the thingy thing. Gonna interrupt that stone bolt. Don't have an interrupt for that, but the hunter does. We're gonna move out of that. I mean, the fucking trash has me sweating more than the bosses, to be completely honest with you, because the pulls have been pretty big, but this has been relatively chill. These are normal pulls. We're not over pulling or anything like that, luckily. Okay. Let's see if the group knows what to do with Chromie. Basically, it's a bunch of the tank says left side mobs. So when we have the mobs that we have to drop off, we all move to the left. So when there's a huge frontal cone, we make sure we get in those. I use all of my cooldowns because I have 30-second cooldowns. I should be able to use them again for the thing. Okay, only this guy should be going in there. So right, only the person with the big circle goes on top of Chromie here. Then everyone gets on top of Chromie except for the tank. The tank stands in the one that's right in front of the rest of the group. There we go. We're going to use Shield of Vengeance here to help the healer out. We have people dying. I'm not sure what happened to this guy. We do have a battle res. We're going to battle res here. There we go. Warrior keeps dying somehow. I don't know. Okay, we are trying to burst down the bubble or the absorb shield that he has. By he, I mean Iridicron. Just trying to stay further away. You can stay quite a ways away from him and still keep auto-attacking him. Okay, we lost the healer, so I don't know how this is going to work out. I didn't react quickly enough. He's going to do the big frontal cone soon, and then we all have to move to the left. We're all moving to the left. Just making sure I don't hit anyone with the circle while still DPSing the boss. We're going to interrupt our ad into blinding light, so they all get interrupted. Hopefully they all stack up. That's good. We're cleaving them. I'm going to focus target or target Iridicron directly. Just finish this off real quick so it doesn't cast anything. I don't have a way of rezzing the guy because my thing is on a 10-minute cooldown. We don't have any other battle reses, so we're just gonna have to make do without a healer. It's on me. I'm gonna use Blessing of... Oh, no, we're not. We're gonna use Shield of Vengeance and hope that that's enough. We're doing the soak now. I'm going to heal myself as much as I can. Looking at others to see if I need to lay on hands someone. We're gonna lay on hands the warrior. Okay. Gonna give Chromie some heals. She needs to get healed as well. Otherwise, if she kicks the bucket, we all kick the bucket because we won't have a way to absorb it. 3% more until we go into the burn phase. We just hope that nobody gets hit by shit here. I'm going to heal myself some more with Holy Power. I'm going to heal the Hunter. Oh, okay, Hunter had a potion or something. That's good. I'm going to bubble here because I'm just scared of dying. Heal myself some more. Okay, good. We survived that. I'm saving my cooldowns for the burn phase. Oh, 3%, and we still haven't... I don't know. This is looking pretty rough. Pretty rough to me. Okay, I'm gonna stun this ad. I don't want it casting at us. You have fewer people, so I'm gonna try to actually focus on the ads and kill them. I don't know, this probably should have just been a reset. I'm not sure at this point what I'm supposed to do. Hunter's taking good care of his own hit points. Okay, I don't know if the thing that he casts is physical damage or not, like the big rock thing, the big circle. It's going on the Hunter. We're just gonna heal the Hunter as much as we can to try and heal him through it. I'm running out of heals, running out of mana to cast heals with. Shield of Vengeance here. Hunter's going down. I don't know. Chromie just died, so yeah, we can't do it without a healer for 80% of the fight. All right, attempt number 2, Electric Boogaloo. I don't know, man. This group's kind of shaky. First, the tank made me question reality because he was overpulling at the start. He kept dying. Now the healer's making me question things. The warrior also kind of just stepped outside of the bounds of the soak and died. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's the soak. He's supposed to stand on Chromie. He knows that. That's good. And now we all move over there because there's the soak. Healer also stood in the thing, or was it the healer that got targeted? I don't know, because the healer was taking damage over time, not the warrior. Okay, we have the haste buff. We're just gonna use stuff here. Probably should have used it on the fucking absorb shield. He didn't put the absorb shield up. I got ahead of myself. Basically, you're supposed to pop your cooldowns on the absorb shield. The warrior is standing way too close for no reason. He could stand further away and not get hit by anything. You can see where I'm standing, I'm still able to auto attack, and not just because I'm a paladin, but because the hitbox of the boss is intentionally large. Standing in front of the boss kind of sucks ass because he keeps parrying, but it works out. Everyone's supposed to move to the left. Hopefully people do that. People are doing that. That's good. That means that all the adds are going to be stacked over here. We're going to Blinding Light just to interrupt everything. We're going to kick this one that we didn't interrupt. That'll take care of the adds. We can look back at Eridicron and just cleave the adds down. So far, so good. Looking healthy. Waiting for the next big soak, or rather the next thing that we need Chromie to help us soak. Chromie is at full health. It means the healer's taking good care of her. We're standing on top of Chromie because that's our job. We have the big circle. Nobody else is supposed to soak this with us. We're going to Shield of Vengeance here to take care of some of that damage that we took. I'm going to hold all my cooldowns and I'll use them on the Absorb Shield and to heal myself, just to help the healer out. So he's kind of struggling to keep the health bars up. He's definitely undergeared. I took a look at his gear. He's definitely undergeared. I think his item level's even lower to 420. I think 420 was his DPS gear because his trinkets really suck, so that they're probably even lower item level now with everything they have equipped. Almost out of mana. We're going to drop all our cooldowns now as the Absorb Shield is dummy thick, as the kids say. Healer is functionally Here's the big Absorb. We're going to step over here. We're going to use Regenerating or Sundelari Troll Racial. We're going to interrupt this one to make it group up. We're targeting Eridicron and cleaving the adds. 62% on Eridicron. Healer is still fucking though. Okay, we got a stun from the what's his face. We're waiting for Chromie, or we're waiting for the big circle, and then Chromie will help us soak that. We do have heals ready for Chromie, and for whoever gets targeted, it's the hunter that gets targeted. I'm gonna drop heals on the hunter because the healer is effectively I need to move into the soak. I need to Shield of Vengeance. I'm gonna help the healer heal the hunter. Gonna help the healer heal himself. Doing a lot of healing here because the healer is We're gonna... Didn't mean to pop all my cooldowns, but it just reflex happened. I was supposed to wait for the Absorb Shield. Okay, he's going into the middle. We all get in the circle now. I'm gonna use Trinket, gonna use everything I have just to using cooldowns. You stand in this circle and that gives you all these damage buffs and whatnot. I don't think we have the damage. We apparently do not have the damage. Oh no, it's 85%. Okay. My bad. Or no, we're supposed to drain his energy or whatever. I don't know it at this point. I just know that you need to burst the ever-loving fuck out of him before he finishes that cast. Okay, so we managed to get through that. The big thing I'm here for is the next boss. So for the next boss, we need to set loot spec to Holy. Why? Because the next boss drops the Infinite Hand, which is the coolest looking fucking thing in the game. And I don't even care. I'm gonna change my hair to match this. That's the only thing I can really do. Maybe my like skin color, but the reason we're switching to Holy for this is because actually does the tank need that? Tank has Veteran, I have Hero. We're gonna not tank, but the Warrior. Sorry, where's the Warrior? We're just quickly going to give the Warrior this helmet because he has a Veteran tier helmet. Yay, he took it. Woo. Okay, that cast went through. I was slacking. The healer just went offline. He says he has girlfriend aggro and he's up shit creek. It's going to be interesting finding someone, but it is the healing trinket boss, so maybe people will want to join, like maybe a healer will want to join for the healing boss. Please. Well, we've kicked the current healer, and we're looking for another one. Hopefully we do find one. It should be easy, right? Because this is the boss that drops the healing trinket. We're going to help the hunter by healing him a bit because of all the AoE coming from the maiden. Avoid that orb so I don't get stunned. Just gonna off heal people. The tank keeps going. He really, like, he gives as much of a fuck as he gave at the beginning of the dungeon anyway, so yeah, we're gonna stun this. I'm gonna use Blinding Light on the other one when it starts casting that ridiculous spell that does a bunch of damage and slows everyone. There it is. We're gonna Blinding Light it. For the next one though, I got nothing. Somebody else is gonna have to take care of it. Managed to get another kick in. Okay, we killed them before they started casting it again, so we had enough CC to get us through the fight. Oh, we actually got a Holy Paladin. Nice. And this one seems to be better geared, so that should make it a little bit easier too. Hopefully they are aware that we are on the tier boss. They could maybe get the two-hand with intellect. If they do, I'm gonna ask them to trade it to me because I would really like to get it. Hopefully they would give it to me. Need to interrupt that by going into line of sight. I don't actually have an interrupt available. Okay. We're gonna... No, we're not gonna battle res in the middle of a trash bowl. What the hell am I even saying? I thought it was the tank that died. Okay, I have a kick available, so I can do that. Getting my ass kicked by these fucking other guys, though. Okay, the other guys are dead, so now we just have to focus on interrupting this when they go into the shroud thing. And there it is. We're gonna kick it. You can't kick it from outside of the circle because it breaks line of sight. It's like a smoke bomb effect. Here we go. Just gonna do some off healing here while we wait for the healer to show up. We have Blinding Light up again, so we're gonna use that And the next one that does something. There we go. Blinding light that. They should all be dead. Do that interrupt. Inspect the healer. Healer does not have the trinket. I'm just asking the healer if I can get the two-hander if he gets it. Because he can get it as he's holy. Oh, he says he needs it. Ah, shit. We're up against the healer. Well, I'm not giving it to you, buddy. I'm sorry. He's a holy paladin, so what he should do is use a one-hander and a shield for the armor, but I respect that. It's a lot of intellect, and use friendly health bars to make sure I'm not standing on top of anyone. People should move the fuck away from me so that they don't get hit by that. They should soak the dividing strike. There we go. We finally ran out. What you should also do for this boss is stand on this side of him, like towards the outside, not where the warrior is, because that way you can bait the big hammer slam that he does, and you can leave the big area that he made. You make it towards the outside, not towards the inside, so that you have room to maneuver on the inside. I'm gonna go far side with this. Pick up all these Orbeez. Just make sure we get all of them. So, because if the orbs reach the center, Tyr gets a bigger shield. And we're trying to get on the other side of him, like so. We're soaking. Very good. The more you soak, the better it is. The more of you soak, the better it is. Titanic below coming in. Healer died to the frontal. We're going to give him a quick battle res. This time I have one for the healer. That's always good. We baited it towards the center. That's not ideal. There's another frontal. Okay, we're going to grab him from this side. There's one orb right here. Giving myself some movement speed so I can grab that. Trying. Okay, this guy got it. Good, good, good. You get haste for each orb that you absorb. For each orb absorb, you get health. Or haste. For each orb absorb, you get haste, so it's good to absorb as many of them as you can, especially if you're a class that benefits from that a lot. We're going to give lay on hands to the hunter so he feels safer moving in. All right, so far so good. There's two people on that side. That's kind of an issue because, like you see, they just baited that big zone towards the middle. You're really supposed to stand on this side of him so that when he targets you with the slam, he leaves the zone towards the outside and it doesn't bother you while you're collecting the orbs. You're going to finish him off with a beacon. Never mind, he's going to get a huge absorb shield. We're just going to finish him off here. We're not going to finish him off. We're going to go and deal with the absorbs. I'm going to give myself divine protection so that I can grab these orbs that are in this stupid area. I'm going to heal myself. The rest of the group needs to deal with it. On the other side, okay, I managed to survive. He's dead. Give me the fucking two-hander. God damn it, I got boots. Although, actually, crit versatility boots with more versatility than crit, this is an upgrade for me. Maybe I shouldn't be that upset about getting an upgrade. I will need Watcher's Loam enchantment on them, but just straight off the bat, they're better than what I have. There we go. We hit our boots. We're good. Well, this seems a lot better than it was with the Druid. At least I'm enjoying myself a bit more. No shade to the Druid. I think he was just undergeared. He was trying his best, but just couldn't. We've got to make sure we interrupt the Marauder, because that'll be a big issue. It'll be a huge, huge, huge shield on the enemies if we let that cast go through. And he's dead. Now we have to deal with this. We're going to use Shield of Vengeance here just to absorb a tiny bit of that damage. Never mind. It doesn't look like I managed to absorb any of it. I probably just used the shield too late, I think. Looking for the swirlies. Trying to avoid the swirlies. I'm just going to use any cooldowns I have here because we're going to have to do the gauntlet after this. Let's see if we can one-shot the gauntlet like we did on the heroic difficulty. I don't think the gauntlet changes for heroic. By the end of this, we might be able... We already can make 2 aspect crests. We might be able to make 3 by the end of it. We're waiting for the wall to come up. Once the wall is up, we get fast. Then we need to go... Yeah, we go. We go hard. If you go first, it's a lot easier than if you go second. If you go second, other people are being targeted by things. Oh no, oh no. I should have bubbled. Okay. Well, we're going to bubble and just run through it. That makes it a lot easier. You can just run straight through it. Probably should have saved my bubble for a bit later in the run. Okay, well, we still gotta deal with bullshit here. Oh, he just clipped me with that bullshit. Okay. Well, you see how hectic it is once people are up ahead of you? Because now these guys are trying to hit the ones that are already past me, which ends up putting a bunch of shit in front of me. Oh god, oh god. I'm gonna wait for these guys to fuck off for a bit, and now I'm gonna go in. There we go. That should make them actually... Never mind. That did not make it any easier at all. Oh, this is such a shit show. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, that was good. They made a little gate for me. Okay, we're gonna go around the side, round the outside. 2 trailer park girls round the outside. Eminem, yes? Thank you. By the power of Eminem, I made it through. Slim Shady will be my guide in these dark times to come. We're gonna try and open the rift and see if we can help our friends get through it. People are struggling. Nobody else has made it through yet. There we go. Now they know that they can take the shortcut. I can see this being an absolute fucking shit show on Mythic difficulty, or Mythic Plus difficulty, I should say, because it's going to be hard as heck. I'm looking forward to that in the new season. Okay, it looks like we're going for the left one. Gonna make sure we don't get stunned here, because the stun is a curse. Like the swirly stuns you for 5 seconds or something like that, and it gives you it's a curse. So there's not many things that can actually decurse you. And use the beacon here. I'm just going to start using beacon on cooldown because I'm overthinking about when I should use it. I'm sure if there's like an ad on a boss fight that needs to die immediately, then it's good to save the trinket. Otherwise, I think it's just good to use it whenever, because it's just damage, right? I've been stuck in analysis paralysis of when I should use it, and it's just not good. And I think a good way to figure out when you want to use it in general is to just use it whenever the fuck you can, until you figure out exactly when you should be using it and what you should be saving it for. The same thing goes with cooldowns. That's how I play every class. When I play a new class I haven't played before, which is I've played all of them at this point, but when I'm getting used to actually doing it at a higher level, I'll just use cooldowns on cooldown, and that way I get a feel for when I should use them, when it makes sense to use them, and all that. Okay, that guy needs to get interrupted. We're gonna try and do that. I'm gonna step over here, gonna interrupt him. That'll bring him over. I'm almost dead. Hopefully I got healed. Very good. We managed to bring him close enough for the rest of the melee to kill him. I was expecting the hunter to step up and interrupt, but you know, you can't expect them to do everything. There we go, another kick. Keep that thing moving. Just gonna use some cooldowns on this guy because he's not going down very quickly at all. He's a beefy son of a bitch. I'm just gonna jump over here or run over here. I guess I did that for nothing. We're gonna interrupt him to keep him moving. Then we have a pathway through because those things died. Healer's dead. That's not good. I don't think we can stun these. They're level 71 elites, so we cannot stun them. I'm not even going to bother using it. It's just going to immune it. We're giving heals to the hunter. That seems to be the theme of the dungeon, is us healing things constantly because we can't find a decked out healer to help us out. Okay, we're going still. That's good. The goal here is to kill all of these mages, like all the Dragonid you see. Once you kill all of them, you can move on to the next bosses. It's a bit of a trash clearing area. I feel like these temporal fusions and deviations are going to not give you any % on Mythic Plus because they keep spawning infinitely. So you would be able to skip a lot of other shit and come here. We're gonna interrupt this. Tanks over here. We're gonna actually pop all our cooldowns here to kill the Rift Mages and everything. We're gonna shoot. Oof, that's a lot of AoE damage. We're gonna lay on hands the Hunter because he got very low. I don't want him dying. Okay, we're gonna stun the Fusion just to reduce the incoming damage. Interrupt things. People should be using their interrupts. The Healer and the Warrior are not using their interrupts. That's unfortunate. We could remove quite a good chunk of damage if they just use their interrupts. Okay, we've stabilized, so they don't need to interrupt. Now we can... Are we going this way or are we going next way? I need to mark this tank because I never know where the hell they are. Okay, we're in combat, so I guess we're just going to kill these things off and then we're going to jump through the portal. Where the fuck does the tank want to go? I cannot tell where the tank wants to go. Can he decide where he's going? Okay, we're going this way, it looks like. People are like pinging on the minimap and shit. We could have just gone through a portal and gone somewhere. I feel like clearing this thing is going to be the whole episode because this is taking a hot minute, but I'm having fun. This is fun. This is not I've only cleared this 2 times, I think. You bet your ass I watched a shit ton of guides on how to do it, though. There might be some knowledge I don't have, and if you notice that I'm making any sort of mistakes, please do let me know. I love to learn and actually improve. Just gonna stun this Wave Shaper because I know that some of these Murlocs have something that does a shit ton of damage, and I don't want that happening to whoever. Soggy Bonk, it says. Finish this guy off. I don't know why people are just running away from it. It still needs to die before we can fight Chromie. Or Morchie, sorry, Morchie. Whatever. Alright, so the way the boss fight works is it's a complete fucking shit show the whole fucking time because it's just poorly designed in my opinion. You will catch me being very salty about Morchie. I think she's gonna be the hardest boss in this dungeon on Mythic Plus. Okay, so now she turns into the thing. Let's see if we can find her, how quickly we can find her. She's right here. She's right here. I'm just not gonna move. She's right here. Everybody figured it out. We're good. The way you recognize her basically is she has, you can see her hair. Every other version of her has, what are they called? Weird hats on and shit. So you just look for the hats. If you see a hat, it's not the real one. Here come familiar faces. Okay, the tank's moving so that we can more easily trap things. We're gonna make sure we don't stand in front of that. We're gonna take these over here. It's a lot of AoE damage to the group. Doesn't matter. Should be able to survive that. There's the real one. Got lucky and managed to find her right away. Otherwise, I would have been stranded in the middle of the room, scratching my head, figuring out where the fuck we are. We're going to battle res the tank again, or not the tank, the healer. Drop all cooldowns on Chromie. Now we have familiar faces, but we don't have any traps. If we don't have enough traps, we're going to go ahead and stun ourselves, like our bad version of ourselves. New traps are coming through. These are going to get trapped. There we go. Healing the hunter. Okay, hunter got lay on hands. Okay, familiar faces. Round 2, electric boogaloo. We're going to shield the vengeance. Immediately trap one of those. We're going to blinding light this guy so he's CC'd for 8 seconds so that we don't get the extra damage. Never mind. Okay, she's on top of me. She really likes spawning right where I am. I appreciate that. Okay, dragon breath. Nobody got hit by it this time. That's good. We're going to drop another set of cooldowns on her. Actually, no, we're not. I don't have any cooldowns available. I have been misled by my brain into believing I have cooldowns. We're going to bubble this time around. Just going to stay on her. Once the bubble is over, we are going to turn around and stun her. The thing, time traps are coming through. Healer's dead again. We don't have a battle res for the healer. Going to divine protection and lead this in. I am rooted. That's not good. Healed the hunter. I'm getting my ass kicked. Gonna try and kite this. If I don't have any way to get away from this, and there's no healer to heal us, so I don't know. Yeah, this is why I hate Morchie, because you have to kite the ads when there's no traps. The traps going off does too much damage. Pugs never have enough CC to actually CC all the fucking enemies. It's going to take a lot of coordination for pugs to be able to do this. It's good to have these kinds of challenges, in my opinion. It's not a bad thing, but it's just so incredibly fucking annoying for anyone who does pug only stuff like I do. I don't know, there's probably like a way better way to do it, but I just don't know it. Gonna try and mark this Morchie with a skull. He's on the other side. Okay, I think that was a cheat death. He needs to heal a lot, otherwise the dot will take him out. Yep, and that's why I hate Morchie. I fucking hate Morchie. I think it's a bullshit fight. I think it's poorly designed. I think the trap damage is too much. And I think that the part of the fight where there's enemies available, but there's no traps available is stupid and shouldn't exist. So yeah. That's just my opinion. Maybe it's a hot take. I don't think it's a hot take. I've heard a lot of people just say that they fucking hate the Morchie fight. And I think if you haven't done the dungeon until now, I think this is a good preview of why people fucking hate it. Again, I might just be really bad, and that's why I hate it. But I feel like there's not much I can do better there. Other than maybe pre-position for the traps to immediately go off. But the traps going off immediately kind of fucks the healer. Because if you have 5 traps go off at the same time, it's basically just going to kill your group. So you're supposed to stagger the traps, but you can't really stagger the traps. The range need to kind of pre-position. You also need to use Tar Trap to slow them. You need to use Frost Nova to slow them and or root them and all sorts of shit. Like, you're supposed to kite them. I, as a paladin, don't have anything to fucking kite them in my build right now. There's things I can use to get slows, but I don't know, man. It's just, it's rough. But let's give it another attempt. Okay, I see her over there. Hopefully people also see her. There's the breath. I'm just trying to pump as much damage into her as I possibly can. We're gonna look for familiar faces soon. Gonna be casting that. There we go, familiar faces. We're gonna leave our guy over here at the middle. We're going to stand over here. That way when he comes charging at us, he's going to go directly into a trap. Never mind, somebody took the trap from us. We're dead from the AoE damage and from other people's bullshit. Okay, maybe the healer returns the favor and battle reses me. Okay, this one over here is the one that you need to go behind. I'm going to mark it with a skull. Hopefully people see that. Does the healer have a CR? I don't know if the healer has a CR. I should probably put like an Omni CD or something. Okay, the healer does have a CR. I'm going to immediately stun my past self and people are going to run over me with theirs. Okay, binding shot. I'm going to blinding light here. That's going to be immediately interrupted. We're still trying to fucking kite that. I'm hitting the wrong fucking thing. Oh, Jesus. This fight is so stupid. Sandblast coming through. Gotta watch out. If I go into the thing, I'm going to die. So I need to heal myself first. Okay, we have a trap on that. We're trying to... Where's the fucking chrome? I'm gonna bubble, man. I'm fucking afraid for my life. I can't even find her. There she is. I was bubbled, so I don't have to give a shit. Why is this going after somebody else other than me? What the hell? I bubbled and then it doesn't follow me anymore? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on in this fight? Cannot begin to understand. Is the tech just to fucking kite around the room literally in circles? Is that like the whole plan? I'm just doing something wrong, man. This doesn't make any sense. I'm going to lose the dot damage. I'm going to go for the other Greater Judgment thing. The reason I'm going to go for this talent is because that actually makes my Greater Judgment slow things. Okay, they didn't wait for me. They just kind of started. Gladly. Luckily, I managed to switch my spec or switch my talents before anything went wrong. Okay, let's try and find Chromie. Here she is. I'm going to try and save my judgment for the ads so that I can slow the ads. Nobody got caught sleeping in the Dragon Frontal. That's good. Here come the traps. I'm not going to use my Judgment here, even though I really need it for Holy Power. I'm not going to use it because I want the fucking ads to get slowed. I'm going to hit them all with Judgment. That should slow them down enough for us to actually just get the fuck away from that bullshit. We need to get away from him. I don't want to activate the other thing, Dragon's Breath. I can't figure out which one it is, and I don't have Bubble. I'm gonna get hit by it. It's over there. Yeah, I'm dead. Didn't have Bubble. I thought I had fucking Bubble, and now my fucking clone is sitting here dancing at me while I'm dead. I suck at this fight. Healer's also dead. I think this is the first time I'm showing myself struggle in a video, and not like my group wiping. I've shown plenty of that, but I'm showing you me struggle at a boss fight, and it feels embarrassing, but I don't know how to handle it. That's the real one back there. We're gonna mark it with a skull icon. Let's see if they can two-man. How much health is it? It's 15 million health. Maybe they can two-man it. The Hunter's been good about soloing. He's really good at keeping himself alive, even with how much healing I've given him over the other fights. But on a Ridicron, he was able to keep himself alive quite well. At this point, I'm kind of rooting for them to two-man it. It's this one. I marked it with a skull. Hopefully they notice it. And tank got rooted, so he's gonna get blasted. Hunter has the immunity, but the tank has no way to heal himself, so he's gonna die, and then the tank's gonna die, or the what's-his-face is gonna die, the Hunter. At this point, I'm shocked that people are not leaving. Usually people leave when it's a pug. My Judgment Slow didn't do as much as I expected it to. The healer has gone offline because he's salty and doesn't want to continue going. That's not shocking, to be completely honest with you. Okay, we found a new healer. That's good. I am moving things around a little bit to try and get faster Hammer of Justice, so I can stun my ad every so often. Just a little bit more often, and that makes a big difference. I'm still going to be running the slow thing so that I can slow my ad. I'm going to use the traps as much as possible, and hope for the best. I don't know, man. This boss just confounds me. There's gonna be somebody in the comments who has done this dungeon enough times to figure out what I'm doing wrong, and they're gonna go and like just rip me a new one in the comments. I can already see it, man. I hate doing content that I'm not comfortable with, that I haven't like mastered. I always feel like I'm just sandbagging my group, and I'm pretty sure I did sandbag my group on Morchie here. Like, just look at the damage done. I mean, I died early in this fight, obviously, so it's horrible, but I feel like I'm just completely useless. This fight is a lot easier for range though, because they can keep their damage going even when they're running away and trying to kite the ads into traps and stuff like that. Our friend is almost here, it seems. It shows that they're in the dungeon. If we kill Morchie, I'm very, very confident we can kill the rest of the bosses. The Horde versus Alliance one is super easy. Compared to Morchie, it's all super easy, but yeah, the Horde versus Alliance one is pretty easy, and then the Time Lost Battlefield, that's what the boss is called, I think. So for us, it's going to be Anduin Lothar because we have a Horde party lead. And then after, so it's Morchie, Time Lost Battlefield, and then I believe it's the last boss, which is awesome because I'm ready to move on from this dungeon. So the Hunter was suggesting that he uses Bloodlust after the first split. I think it's a better call to Bloodlust right at the start, because that way you can keep the DPS buffed with Bloodlust through the entirety of the 30 seconds while they're doing damage. Because yeah, she will split, and then it takes a while for everyone to find the right one, but that's just a few seconds because it's not like you have a long time to find the right one, and then you keep DPSing. If you Bloodlust after the first split and you find her, then the ads are going to come in the middle of your Bloodlust, and when the ads come in, all hell breaks loose, and you usually don't have any uptime on most of your DPS, especially not the melee, and currently we have 2 melee, which is myself and the warrior. I don't know where the priest is. He's taken a long ass time to get here. Like, it's been a couple of minutes and the priest still hasn't made his way through the dungeon. Yeah, I actually can't find the healer anywhere in the dungeon. Like, I've looked through every single map. Okay, the Hunter went back to help the healer find his way. All right, let's actually eat some food. We drink another potion, or vial, I should say, not a potion. I was gonna say flask, but it's a vial now. Whatever. Hey, there's the healer. Ooh, thank you, Hunter, for leading the healer here. Okay. It looks like we're going. We're just waiting on everyone's here. Everyone's ready. Let's go. We're dropping everything right on top of her head. Morchie needs to fucking die on this pull. Using the beacon. She's splitting. We're looking for the right one. This one right here. I'm gonna try and mark it with skull so people notice it. The healer is standing in front of, over there. We're going to run over here. So when she drops familiar places, you can immediately go over there. I'm going to stand over here. Res the healer. Okay. Healer's back up. It worked out. We're going to stand over here. Okay, she's splitting. We're looking for the right one. It's at the door again. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to use bubble just to make sure that I make it. Spam healing the healer to try and keep him up through the dot. Okay, the fear came in. That's good. Trying to put damage into Morchie. That fear was clutch as fuck. I don't have the fucking warrior was out of range. We are stunning our former selves. We're leading them into the trap using the shield. Looking for Morchie again. She's over here. Hopefully people can make it to her. Okay, people seem to have made it to her. Familiar faces are reactivating. We're gonna stun ores right there. Looking out for the sandblast. This AoE is gonna come through. Okay, this healer at least actually heals the rest of the party. We're gonna take this and put it in the trap. It's a lot easier when you know you're not gonna die from the AoE from the traps. That's good. That makes it a lot easier. That's very good. Okay, I'm going to blinding light that. No, I'm not. What the hell? What the hell is going on? I can't CC that thing. It's going after somebody else. We're gonna taunt it. What the fuck? Okay, where is she? She's over there. Ah, I'm dead again. Shield of Vengeance. No, I'm gonna die, but she's gonna die too. The fucking ads are giving me conniptions, man. I fucking hate this fight. If somebody knows what I'm doing wrong here, other than just being a complete fucking sandbag to my team every time, please let me know, because I'm fucking tired of this fight, and you can see why I hate it. Nobody can res this, because the people that can res are dead. Yeah, I mean, I fucked up there. It was completely my fault. I can't blame anyone but myself. The healer did an amazing job. I did not mean to go through that portal. But we did it. I don't care. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna loot Morchie, and then we're gonna do the rest of this dungeon like it's a fucking heroic. The healer figured things out pretty quickly. He stood in the first two dragon breath things, but the third one he wasn't in, and the fourth one I stood in because I have shit for brains. I was confused by the ad just wasn't following me anymore, so I taunted it to get it into a trap. I don't know. It's weird, man. I don't know what to tell you. It was just really fucking weird. But I got 5 more fragments, so who cares? Okay, gotta make sure I don't stand in any frontals here. From what I remember, these guys really fucking hurt. Okay, I failed my interrupt there. Hunter is somehow dead. I'm not sure. Not Hunter, sorry, warrior. But oh, there it is. That's the bullshit thing. Jesus, that thing's scary. Oh man, Morchie's harder than some fucking heroic bosses in Avarice, that's for sure. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Again, I keep saying that she's a hard boss. Realistically, there's not many mechanics to deal with. You find the right one, you stand behind it, you take the ads into the traps immediately, and you beat the shit out of her. That's all you need to do, right? But it's a lot, you know, it's a lot for my tiny PV brain to understand. I'm gonna activate these just so people don't have to deal with them when they come through here. They don't do actually any damage to you when you step through them. I think it's this swirly they leave on the ground that if it activates, that's what actually does damage. Did they go away? It looks like they don't go away. I thought I was getting rid of them, but I wasn't. I was just activating them for no reason. Okay, it's the Time Lost Battlefield, and then it's the last boss. Time Lost Battlefield is pretty easy, so I'm not too worried about it. The tank is going, even though it's just me and him here. I don't like that. We're gonna Blinding Light to get rid of those. We're gonna stun one. It all goes on me. Of course the tank doesn't give a shit, because it's just me being DPS down by all these bastards. I'm just getting beamed to death. I'm gonna use my Shield of Vengeance to try and survive this. Okay, there's other people here now. They finally arrived. Jesus, that was scary for a second there. Good thing I had Blinding Light. Okay, I can get rid of this stupid ass spec that I built. Hold on. Move these talent points around. The reason I take from the end and then put over here is because I want to not reset the rest of the tree. So if I take one from here and put it here, then I can take another one away from here and use it and blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Am I gonna pull some trash here? No, I'm just gonna wait until they move. Yeah, that's right. Get lost before I beat you up. Please don't hurt me. All right. Let me just squeeze through. If it's targeting me, that means I need to get the hell away from the rest of the people. Okay, not ideal. Oh, the warrior's dead again. That seems to be his specialty. Just trying to kill these little guys so they don't hurt the rest of my party. There we go. Yeah, the warrior keeps dying quite a lot. I don't know if he's like, doesn't seem very squishy. 470k HP. And just being a warrior in general makes it pretty rough to die, because you have, you know, a 30% heal on 20-second cooldown. I'm gonna Blinding Light these guys. They don't even do that much damage if they blow up on you, if I'm not mistaken, so it's not too important to murder all of them. We're just gonna try and kill the destroyer before it does anything else. This is just trash. This isn't the boss. I'm beating these things up because I'm waiting for the rest of the trash to spawn. Okay, we're gonna put one on the Paladin of the Silver Hand. Yeah, we're just gonna interrupt the Paladin. I don't care about the other ones. The Paladin does a heal. I do not have aggro. Just looking for the heal. The rallying thing, I don't care about as much. Other people should interrupt that. Does he do a heal? He does a Holy Light, right? And it heals to full. There it is. That's what I wanted to interrupt. I don't care about the rest of it. Now, if he does another one, we're going to need someone else to do it, to interrupt it for us, but I did my job. Yep. I guess we're just gonna let that go through. We're gonna be lazy about interrupts, and we're just gonna let it go through. Okay, maybe now that there's nothing else to actually hit, somebody else will interrupt the Holy Light after I interrupt it. Or they will at least do enough damage to kill it before he casts it again. Okay, we did it. We interrupted it by killing him. That works too. How is the... Oh, please don't release. No. Yeah, we can't pull the boss. We're gonna wait for the warrior to come back over because he died because he pulled the trash that I managed to avoid by squirting around the end. Squirting around the end? That sounds wrong. squeezing by the end or sneaking by the end is what I wanted to say, and then I ended up with squirting. It's nasty, man. This actually gives me time to eat my deviously deviled eggs. Gotta get that protein. Watch him show up over on that side. Is he like not mounting up? It doesn't look like he's mounting up. Like I don't see a mount buff on him. I know he's being hit by something again. He's definitely dying again. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Let's go try and help him. Actually, I don't think I'll be doing that because now apparently everyone is over there. Are they over there? I don't know, man. I'm tripping balls because when you look at different areas of the map, it doesn't actually show you anyone who's there. Yeah, the warrior's there now, so now they're waiting for me. God damn it. It's okay. We're gonna go now. But yeah, you want to stand in front of him, like or at least in such a way that when the shockwave targets you, it doesn't hit anything that's behind, like on the battlefield, because for every enemy that he kills on the battlefield, he gets a buff. Now he summoned adds. We're gonna look at the archer. We're gonna stun the archer because he does serrated shots or whatever. You really want to focus down the archer or the axe thrower on the horde version of this, or I guess the alliance version of this if you're alliance, or your party lead is alliance, whatever, you get what I mean. Okay, another set of adds. Footman goes down right away. Okay, gonna suck a little bit because we're not in a position to bait the shockwaves properly, but that's okay. Finish off the adds and then we can go back to the boss. Blade Storm, and it's on me. We're gonna shield the vengeance. We're gonna run away. He's very quick during the Blade Storm. Quick bastard. There we go. Another for the alliance. The archer is right on top of him, so I really don't care. I'm just gonna stay right on top of him. Focus down the archer so that the archer doesn't put the bleed on us. Footman doesn't really matter. Shockwave coming through. Gonna set another set of cooldowns into him. Ooh, healer went down, but we do have a battle res. Healer's not completely dead yet, so it's not a big deal because he has the spirit form thing that priests get. Once he is completely dead, I think I'm gonna res him. Yes, I will for sure. Here we go. He got the battle res. Hopefully he takes it. There we go. He took it, or she, I don't know. Sorry, I keep saying he because it's just my brain defaults to it. They're getting the healer, gonna blinding light that shit. Oh god, I'm so scared. Okay, the archer's done. I said healer maybe, but I meant the archer. I don't know, man. I'm flustered. Okay, we're leading it across the battlefield, which is letting him get a shit ton of stacks of the buff. He has 10 stacks of the buff, so he hurts like a motherfucker right now, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. We got a hero tier chest piece, which we are going to tierify, maybe? No? Yes? No? Maybe? Probably not, actually. We have 5 pieces of tier, so we're just going to keep this. I don't need to tierify it, and my chest is the worst piece of gear as far as the tier is concerned, so yeah. Hopefully we don't pull these. Please don't pull them. Very nice. Healer will also not pull them because they're far away. Okay, good. But yeah, the chest piece that I just got is actually just a direct improvement. It's more item level than what I have right now. I'm going to keep it in my inventory until I'm able to enchant it because the waking stats. The waking stats gives how many stats? It doesn't actually tell me, but it doesn't give me 222 stamina, that's for sure. And it would get more haste. Yeah, we're going to grab this because it's less mastery, more haste, and mastery is my worst stat, and I like haste. So yeah, we're just going to equip this thing. Oh, Jesus, one thing I didn't realize. Oh, sorry, you were riding me, haha, but I need to hide the chest piece. Sorry, buddy, I didn't realize you were on my back. I was too busy transmogging. I'm just gonna run into this instead of mount up because it dismounts me anyway. Oh my god, this has been a struggle, but now that this healer's here, it's actually been quite nice. I mean, I still fucked up on Morchie, and I'm gonna keep saying that. It's pretty rough. Here, you can hop on again. I promise I won't dismount you this time. It's okay. Never mind, he is content to ride upon his Tyriel's charger. I got that mount too. Got it back on my druid when it was on the trading post. Probably my first mount other than the mount that you get for just being level 20, I think, or whatever. Oh, there's a couple of Tyriel's chargers in here. There's one from the priest and another one from the tank. A demon hunter riding like an angelic horse just makes no sense to me. That is a cool fucking mount. Look at that thing. Does that thing fly? Please tell me that flies. What is that? Primal flame saber. I don't think that flies. Okay, right dragon is being interrupted by this person. Okay, I'll interrupt the other one. Okay, they're doing the channel thing, so I don't have to interrupt them. We're gonna shield the vengeance here. Never mind, I interrupted that. Was almost caught with my pants down using my divine protection. Ah, there comes the absorb shield. We failed to interrupt. And people are tunneling into the middle one. I have an interrupt available for the next cast. I'm going to interrupt that. The absorb shield will hopefully soon go away. Only a few more seconds until the absorb shield goes away. We're going to try and kill the other one that's over there. Okay, one's dead. The other one will soon go down, I hope. Yeah, people were tunneling into the big dragon. I can already see in low mythic plus keys, this pack of trash is going to be the fucking bug stomper. It's going to kill so many people. Like, I said that the first time I ran into these. I felt it in my bones. This is going to be what wipes a bunch of people. Unless they like nerf it or something, but I don't see them nerfing it because it's not difficult. You just need to, you know, get past the heal check of the big AoE, and you need people that know what an interrupt is. You got caught lacking. I didn't die though, I don't give a fuck. I have deviously doubled eggs I can keep. I'm good on protein for now. So I'm explaining to the group what happens with the infinity orbs. It seems like the priest is new to the dungeon. It only goes on range, so the priest and the hunter will have to deal with it. The hunter will do the soaking. Basically, he's the designated soaker. The idea is when you have the circle circle underneath you. It's going to go underneath two players. Okay, we're starting already. But yeah, the idea is to just soak one of them until the other one hits the ground and the debuff goes away. Then once that debuff goes away, you can do the other one. Okay, see, that one orb hit. The hunter is soaking. Once this debuff goes away, the hunter will leave the circle. He should leave the circle. He's not leaving the circle. That's not ideal. We hard switch to ads. It's going to be new infinity orbs. It's okay if he just stays in it. It doesn't matter. We're going to try and blast this guy. Yes, there we go. Hunter's still soaking. That's good. Okay, we're going to get another ad soon. I'm not going to use any of my cooldowns. There we go. There's the ad. We're going to start beating the shit out of him. Going to drop our cooldowns on him. We're still good with the infinite orbs. Basically what happens if you don't do the soak correctly is your group gets one shot by the orbs, because this debuff that gets applied by the orb increases the damage done by the orb. So if both of them hit the ground at the same time, the first one hits you, the second one kills you. You just got to make sure that nobody's soaking the orb except for the hunter, and the hunter will take care of it. Now we have to switch to these infinite keepers. I'm going to drop my cooldowns on this one and just go to fucking town on him. You basically ignore the boss in this part, this phase of the fight. You just want to make sure you kill these immediately. Oh, okay. We didn't soak while we were moving, so that's a quick reset. Not the healer's fault. Tank asked heal ? That had nothing to do with the healer. The hunter was designated soaker. Right, we're going to res the healer real quick. Drop off the healer. Eat some more eggs because we do need more protein. But yeah, the hunter did try to soak, but it was just he like ran from this side to that side to try and deal damage to the ads, but it cast at the beginning, so he was running, then he realized, then he ran back, he couldn't make it in time, and it went off. I just told him no biggie, easy kill now. The hunter's really good. He knows the tactics, and he does really well with the DPS. Like, he's been kicking my ass the entire dungeon basically. I did the mistake again here of dropping all my shit on top of the boss instead of saving my cooldowns for when the ad comes. Yeah, see, now I have no cooldowns. Well, not no cooldowns, but I have fewer cooldowns available for the ad, and you're supposed to really melt the ads. We're going to drop our beacon on top of the ad as well. There's the orbs, only the hunter's sucking. That's good. Still trying to kill the ad as quickly as possible. There we go. There's another ad coming soon. There's the infinite keeper. We're going to try and follow him around. Drop some cooldowns on him. Try and kill him quickly. We'll have a full set of cooldowns for the next set of ads. That'll be wonderful. I'm gonna lay on hands on myself instead of the fucking tank for some reason. I could have sworn I clicked them. I tried to give it to him, but I couldn't. 2 ads on the boss spawned in. We almost said, did we soak? It looks like we successfully soaked. We're gonna chase after the ads. We're gonna try and cleave a little bit by standing between them, but now we're gonna switch to this ad. I'm going to use my Field of Vengeance because I'm being targeted by this. Tank doesn't have aggro because he's hitting the other one. No, he's not. He's hitting this one. He just can't rip aggro off me because I'm just too fucking strong, aren't I? Still trying to burn this thing down. Please don't make me bubble here. Okay, he finally figured out where his taunt button was. That's good. Okay, it looks like both the ads are dead. We now need to clean up these rest of these little ads. Do some off healing with my holy power. Can't do much more. Just trying to drop the big swirlies in such a way that we have room left in the room. And now is Bloodlust time. Bloodlust. Hopefully Hunter sees the message. He should use Bloodlust. Bloodlust. Please, Bloodlust Hunter. There we go. Okay, looking for the swirlies. Gonna use my bubble here. I'm a little bit scared. I'm just gonna stand right here. Warrior went down. I am honestly just not gonna res the warrior. His DPS is very low, and I'd rather keep my battle res for someone more important, like if the healer goes down. There's the infinity orb, only one person soaking it. It's the hunter. That's good. Just trying to make sure that we have room to go keep fighting in. Gonna use Shield of Vengeance here while these orbs are dropping. The tank is doing a great job of guiding him around the room so that we can keep the areas clear. Gonna use our Beacon to the Beyond. Only the hunter is soaking. That's good. Infinite Corruption coming in. That means I'm going to move away over here so that the big swirly that goes on me drops over here. We're running out of space in this direction. Boss is relatively low. I don't have a bubble to run through those zones though, so it's going to be a bit rough. We have a new set of cooldowns here available for the boss. We're going to try and burn him down as quickly as possible. This is a pretty intense fight right now because we're 4-manning it, because the warrior can't save his life one fucking time. He dies every fight, but I shouldn't talk too much shit. I haven't been doing too great myself. Trying to get out of this. Going to heal myself a little bit. Okay, we made it through. I didn't need bubble to get through. That big frontal doing damage. Healer did go down. I'm glad I saved my thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. Battle res. He does have this. I'm moving out of this because it's on me now because the healer's dead, so it can't go on him. Infinite Corruption coming in. It's gonna be rough. It might put me out of range of the healer. Okay, it won't. I'm just moving over here to try and get in range of the healer to give him my battle res. There's the battle res for the healer. Did he take it? He took it. Good. I don't have lay on hands or anything to help anymore, so now it's just beating him down down with the help of the aspects. Waiting for a fresh set of cooldown here, just 2 seconds, and then I'll be able to do it. There we go. Using Divine Protection to reduce some of the damage I'm taking. Just trying to put as much damage out as possible. He's almost dead. He's got so much fucking health. The aspects really need to pick up the DPS. Come on, you noobs. 3%, 16 million damage needs to be done. Looking really, really rough. Infinite Corruption means another set of fucking zones. Just trying to not take up as much room. Healer went down again. I don't have a battle resin for him anymore. Hopefully we managed to finish the boss off before we have to fight without the healer, but we can survive without the healer for a little bit. This is very, very intense. Come on, Infinity Orb. I'm gonna soak. No, the hunter is alive, so I can't let him soak. 1 million health. Come on, aspects. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Oh, fuck you, you asshole. Whew. That's a spicy meatball. I'm unable to use my res because the healer is watching the cinematic, so I can't actually target him, but that works out. Holy crap, that was rough, man, but we got it. We did it. That made for a good finish. After the fucking shit show that Morchie was, that made for a good finish. Let's see what we got. We get 10 aspect crests. We get a Visage of the Infinite for the fucking Wilderdrake? No way, dude. Yes. 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 That's the best fucking thing I can get, bitch. Fuck yeah, dude. That's so fucking good, man. Oh yes. We're gonna immediately put that on. Like, immediately. I'm trying to res the healer. The healers can't res healer for some reason. Maybe cinematic. Yeah, I can't res the healer. Oh my god, I got the fucking thing. Okay, now I can res. Now I can. Now I can res the healer. Okay, let's res the healer. Hey, fuck yeah, dude. I got the... Ooh, the Infinite Visage. Now my fucking Dragon Riding Mount is actually gonna look cool. I'm so happy about that. Nice, the healer got epic pants with speed. That's pretty good. Thanks for the run. You guys did great. Oh, dude, I worked hard for this. This is... Whew. All right, let's go and apply the Infinite Visage or whatever the hell it's called to our mount. We're done being fucking orange or bronze or whatever you want to call it. Gimme. Where is it at? Where is it? It's this one. And then there's full body transformation or something, right? No, it's not a full body. It's the color. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That looks so much fucking better. That looks so fucking cool. Give him a little makeover with the... Actually, the barb looks pretty cool with the infinite color. It looks pretty good. Not gonna even change that. Horn color, hell yeah. The armor color doesn't matter because I don't wear any armor on my Drake. The eye color is determined by that. That's good. The hair color, we're gonna grab the infinite one. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We have armor. Oh, it's the Day of the Dead. That's probably from the store or something. I'm not gonna fucking buy that. This is so good. This is so much better looking. Holy shit. Oh yes. Look at this guy. Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh my god, that looks so fucking good. We're gonna ride off into the fucking sunset with this. But yes, that was a pretty fucking fun video. I don't know. It was rough on Morchie. That's the only part where I got a little bit upset because I don't know. It just felt like I couldn't do the fight properly. Like whatever I did, I was doing it wrong. And then I kept standing in the like frontal cone because I was too busy dealing with the ad. I don't know. But it was all worth it in the end. The only way this could have been any better would be if we had gotten the 2-hand from tier. That's the only way we could make this any better than it already is. But we're gonna have to deal with just getting a bunch of crests. We did get a new chest piece, and we got new boots. So we did get actually 2 fucking item level from just doing the dungeon. That's not even from the upgrades we're about to get from the crest. So let's put this over here. Let's see how many crests we're able to craft. We're able to craft 3 of them. So we can't craft an item with these crests, which is unfortunate. We're just missing 3 crests. That's okay. I think I would rather actually do upgrades to 5 out of 5 hero, because I think I mentioned it in the previous episode, but basically for every crest that you use on an upgrade, you get 4 item levels in your item. And for every crest that you use to craft or recraft from 437 to 447, you get less than 3 per crest. Right? Because you're upgrading 10 item levels using 4 crests. If you do the math, that's less than 3 item levels per crest, which is not worth it in my opinion when you can get 4 item levels per crest by upgrading stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade the helmet. We're going to upgrade the shoulders. Should I upgrade the boots? The boots would give me, and we're actually going to upgrade the beacon to the beyond because I'm going to try and use it as quickly, or not as quickly, but as often as possible. Another thing we can actually upgrade now is our anvil. We can upgrade it all the way without using any crests. Why? Because we got this trinket that is 4 out of 5, which is 437 item level, and that way it lets us upgrade the trinket or the anvil all the way up to 437. So we're now sitting pretty at 435 item level. I am not sure what the next step will be. I do still need quite a few worm crests. Let's see, here I need 4 worm crests. Here I need 2. Here I need another 4. Here I need 2. So I need 12 more Worm's Shadow Flame crests. I am uncertain how to get those. I guess just beating the shit out of some 11s might be the call. I think that's what I'm gonna do, actually. I just want to blast through getting all these things upgraded, and then I can focus on 16s and higher. Actually, do I want to upgrade the neck? Because I'm gonna craft myself a neck, and I could also craft myself a cloak. I have 5 Sparks of Shadow Flame, so I can craft myself a neck, a cloak, boots as well. I think I will do that so that I can have even better stats on my boots. So yeah, I think we're gonna start just doing 16s as much as possible after this. Very good. This was a very good episode. Holy shit. But we do need new enchants. Let's go enchant things, and then we'll do the outro. Oh fuck, my mount looks cool as shit now. I already forgot about it. Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. Okay, so we want waking stats. Those are thankfully cheap as fuck. And we want Watcher's Loam, which are for some reason expensive. I don't know why. I don't think that is expensive to craft. I don't know. I don't know shit about fuck. Oh, we sold another 2 things. Oh, this was sold at the beginning of the episode while we were still posting things, and this sold some point later. I don't know. But we're gonna grab our enchants, enchant our new boots, enchant our new chest, and there we go. We are fully enchanted, sitting pretty at 435 item level on a cool as fuck looking mount with ridiculously good trinkets. We got the accelerating sandglass, which is gonna feel a lot better than using Anvil in dungeons, I'll tell you that much. I just hate Anvil gameplay. Anvil might even do more damage, which I don't think it does, by the way. I did some looking at my DPS on the different runs I've been doing, and Anvil, the way I'm able to use it, which is not very well at all, it just hasn't been paying off. So I think the accelerating sandglass, not handglass, is going to be doing better. And we're going to start spamming the Beacon to the Beyond on cooldown. So I think these two are better for dungeons during Fortified. But for Tyrannical, I will be switching back to the Anvil, because on the bosses, it's just going to be so much more value as a single target trinket. This is more like an AoE oriented. I mean, it works for both AoE and single target, but still. Anyway, that was a good run. We have a new mount look. We have a new trinket. We got new boots. We got a new chest. We upgraded some stuff to 5 out of 5 hero or 35 item level. So we've gained 3 item levels from doing this dungeon. Pretty good, pretty good. And I only lost like about 3 years of my life to dying to Morchie, because it stressed me the fuck out, because I'm bad at it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments what you liked about it, or just drop a like on the video. If you find yourself coming back to the channel and watching the videos even though you're not subscribed, well, consider changing that. I'd appreciate it. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. I'm going to dramatically ride off into the sunset for the outro screen. There you go. So dramatic. Incredibly dramatic. Like this. Oh yes, this is peak drama. Never mind, it's not purple, it's not sunsetty anymore. We went to this is a fucking shit